Welcome back, my friend, to another video. Today's video, I will be working with some resin. When I was in New Mexico, oh, pardon me for that, on my work trip, my daughter had sent me a picture of this resin jewelry, and so went to the Hobby Lobby store there, and I picked up this kit. So that is what I will be working with. Comes with all this amazing stuff, the resin, cups. Did it come with glitter? No, but it comes with some flowers. And it came with a little stir stick, some alcohol ink that I will not be using. I will be using a couple of these. It came with some little cups. And it came with this cup. And then it came with some tape, so I can put these down on the tape so that the resin doesn't seep through. So the directions on this kit tells me to save half an ounce of each of these. And if you know anything about resin, you need to at least mix, what is it, an ounce of each, I believe, to get the proper cure. I believe. Don't quote me on that. Look, I'll check. But I think that's what they say, is at least an ounce of each, so you have 2 ounces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix up these full containers, and I am going to do probably 2 or 3 of these. Not quite sure how many I'm going to do. But if you remember in a previous video, one of my BB craft videos, I made some Constellation resin little jewelry pieces, pendants, and I was confused because I thought my my second oldest granddaughter was a Virgo, and when I looked it up, it said that she was a uh, Leo, I believe it was. Yes, a Leo. And when I mentioned it to my daughter, she didn't say anything about it. And then I'm thinking, because her birthday just passed, and I was like, God, I know she's a Virgo. And so, sure enough, I looked it up, and she is a Virgo. She was born right on the cusp. So, today I will also be doing the Virgo um, astrology pendant. Excuse me for my little duhness there. And then a friend of mine asked me that I would make them a Taurus one. And so since I am doing these and I'm going to make enough, I will use both of these. And then I got a little story to tell you guys. None of y'all know me personally except for a few of my friends to watch. But my whole growing up, I I have lived with my mom and my sisters, my 2 sisters and my brother. That was how we grew up, just us with our mom. Had the stepdads of my, brother, stepdad of my sister, and um, my older sister and I, we have the same dad, and we never knew him. The last time we saw him, we were like 5 and 3, and things didn't end well between him and my mom, and, police were involved, and blah, blah, blah. Past is the past, but for my entire life, I have never met any of the family, or my dad's side, I guess. Pardon that noise there. And so, I've looked when I had my kids, and I sent letters out because, I was just wanted to let him know if I was able to find him that he had some grandkids. And I got responses back saying, no, no, sorry, I'm not, and good luck, and blah, blah, blah. And so my sister had also looked with, to no avail. She got no responses. And so, we lived our life, and we um, knew our mom, and that's what we were. We we didn't want to build a relationship with our dad because, you know, it was just not a very good situation at the time, but I just wanted him to know, you know, and meet him maybe once. Well, as it turns out, my sister found our uncle on our dad's side of the family. And I'm going to go ahead and pause for a second because I'm going to go ahead and get my resin mixed up, and I'm going to put my mask on, my gloves on, and I'll be back with you, and hopefully you can still hear me, but I want to just get all this set up so I can just be ready to pour the molds in. But I will also first, I will get back to my story, but I will first tell you what I'm going to use in my resin. So this here is an interference gold. It is by Color Art. It is a bling it. So you're able to use this in paint or in resin. So that's awesome. And then I am going to use some rose gold by Arteza. This is a mica powder. And let me open this up. Oh, I can't do that. My AC's on right now, so, but I will show you when the AC shuts off. Good Lord, Angie. And then I'm going to use some lavender. And these three I'm going to put into these pretty little pendants. And for these ones, the Virgo, which is my granddaughter, she loves Elsa. She just turned 6 years old. And this is a free sample that I received. And it's of glitter. And it's called Elsa. So, and her colors are blue. So I will put that in the resin once I mix it up and put that in hers. And then for these two, the Taurus, is it a Taurus? Yes, Taurus. The Taurus is a green and blue, and I did not like how that turned out because you cannot hardly see it. Plus, I didn't mix the alcohol ink in with the resin as I should have. So what I'm going to do for this one now is I'm going to put a little bit of this Nachi glitter that was also a free sample. It's a blue tint. And then Senorita is this green glitter, shimmery, very pretty. So we'll use that for that one. And then for the Pisces, which I will explain to you why I'm doing the Pisces in a moment. But I will be putting in this pretty blue glitter for that one, I do believe. Okay, these are the flowers that came with the kit. Super small little flowers. So I might, leave some of these clear and put some of these flowers in. I'm not quite sure yet. So I was also watching a video earlier today, and this, I don't remember what her name was. My apologies. If I can actually go back and look and put it in my description box if you're curious. But she was mixing her resin and she was using a stir stick, like the popsicle sticks, and the resin just had so many bubbles in it, tons of bubbles. So she said, get rid of that popsicle stick and use a metal stir stick. So I went and purchased a knit needle, and hopefully this will work well to stir this and not create as many bubbles in the resin. Okay, so that is that. Let me go ahead and get my resin mixed, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and show you this while I'm stirring it. I will fast forward through this though, but let's see how this knitting, what do you call it? Knitting needle works. Hey Siri, set the timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes and counting.
Okay, so hopefully you can hear me okay. All right, so back to my story time. So my sister found our uncle on Facebook, and she had been, trying to fill out the ancestry, and so with all of that and the way technology is these days, yeah, she found one of our dad's brothers, not one of our dad's, one of his brothers. um, and so I decided to give him a call or message him through Facebook, and he was just as obviously it's been 40 some odd years, and he was just as surprised as we were to have found them. And so, as it turns out, um, our dad passed away 3 years, get this, 3 years to the date of our mom prior to her. So he passed away on 6/7/17. My mom passed away on 6/7/2020. And my sobriety date is 6/7/2013. And wow, I just couldn't believe that. I mean, how like ironic or the irony. It just blew my mind that when I found that out. And so instead of messaging back and forth, I decided to go ahead and give him a call. And I video chatted him, and oops, there's a bit of a bubble. And found out that our grandparents were both also passed, and he currently lives in Texas. And our dad had 2 kids after my sister and I, and with one woman. And then I don't know the logistics and the number of years later, but apparently he had 5 other children with another woman. And I guess she was a little crazy in her head. But my dad was an alcoholic, and she was crazy in the head. And between the two of them, they got their kids taken away, which would be my brothers and sisters. Actually, it was one brother, twins. Oh, hold on a minute. Camera's going off. And this is just about done. And wow, look at that. There is hardly any bubbles in that. Can you believe that? This is fantastic. I want to use this when I do my paintings. The resin for my paintings. But anyway, so yeah, they had a set of twins, and then they had a son, and then they had 2 other daughters after that. And like I said, my dad was an alcoholic. Guess it runs in the family, huh? And they got the kids taken away, and they never did end up getting them back. So unfortunately, we don't know. They don't know where those 5 kids are. And the oldest ones are probably in their 20s or so now. But on a net positive note, the sister that my dad had after my sister and I lives up in Sacramento, and I have been talking with her. And it's rather interesting, rather cool, rather awesome. My whole life, like I said, it's been me and my sister and my brother and, our little sister. Never. And then now we have a sister and other brothers, siblings we probably never end up meeting, but who knows? We never thought I'd end up meeting these ones. So I am planning on going up to Sacramento because I live in SoCal. As you know, you can watch my channel. Maybe go a little bit faster with this. You can still see the lines in it. You don't want that. Next month, I'm going to go up to Sacramento and I'm going to meet my sister. And my uncle is flying from Texas because I have a great aunt, my grandfather's sister, that's still living and lives in Sacramento. And I have an aunt that lives there. And then I have a younger aunt, and she also lives there. So we just adopted, well, not adopted, but just, came upon this big family. And I'm super excited to meet them and to get to know them. And, I wished I was able to have at least met my dad once as an adult. Sadly, I didn't, but that's, I'm okay with that. But my grandparents, that would have been nice to meet them. But, sadly, again, I can't meet them. But, all in all, you always hear about these on TV and, movies and whatnot. People that find their long lost family. And it's really true. It happened. I just couldn't believe it. And I still can't believe it. It's still to this day. It's just like, wow. I was like, is it okay if I call you sister? She said, well, yeah, you are my sister. So anyway, that was my story. And this is not mixing. Come on. It should be clear as could be. And I still have lines in it. So probably need to mix it up a little faster. Not worry about so much of those bubbles because there isn't really any. So I'm going to just stir this up. Nice and good. There we go. That's much better. Yep, story time's over. Quietness. Anyway, you see these flowers over here. I can't tell if you can see them. Oh, you can. Maybe. Yeah, those flowers. So I ordered those off of Amazon. And I might possibly, like I said, if I don't use those little tiny ones in these, I might use those. Just have a variety just in case. Okay, come on. A little longer. Longer than 2 minutes. But the amazing thing is there's hardly any bubbles. I don't know if you can tell, if you can see, but look at that. There's hardly any bubbles in this. That is amazing. Amazing. And I think it has nothing to do with the brand. I was able to pour these in pretty slowly. But alrighty, I think that's good. So let me get my needle wiped off here. Okay, and I will use the alcohol wipe. Just wipe that off. So I will update you if you're interested in how the needle goes. She actually had watched I think one of my videos. It's pretty cool. Share my love of art with her. Oh, and the brother, I forgot to mention this though, this is sad, but he also is no longer with us. He was sadly taken from them on his high school prom evening, so that really sucks. But I am thankful that I get to meet my sister and meet my uncle and my aunts, and because I really didn't know them. I was only 3 years old, so All right, let's go ahead and pour in what I want. Each of these. All goes well. I do have also, I think you can see them in the camera, these holes over here. Can't. But those gems that I've been building up. So I have room in there too if I have too much here. Very quite possible. This stuff has a 30-minute working time once it's completely mixed together. That I like. Okay. I do have a box of my molds sitting right here next to me too, just in case. Cause I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna need something else to pour this into. All right, so let's see. Push these down. Is that not down? What is it? It's the tape that's coming up. Okay. I'll go ahead and just put some more in here. And I might get quiet because I need to concentrate. So if I do, apologies. I'm sure you'll understand. All right, I'm gonna leave that right there for this now. Let's go ahead and get the interference gold. It does have a gold tone to it. It's just a clear, I mean not clear, but white powder. So I don't need a whole lot. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, and then I'll take the rose gold. And again, I don't need much. Okay. I hope you aren't having any issues with hearing me. I don't think so. I think I sound fine. Okay, and then some lavender. Oops, I dropped some on the side. Alright. And I'm probably going to need to do something like that. Because I really don't want that going south. Okay, so this one. Ooh, it's so pretty. She's gonna love this. Okay. Definitely gotta make sure you wear your mask. Don't want to be breathing in these glitters or the mica or the resin. Okay. So pretty. This one here I'm making for a man of the Taurus, so shouldn't be pretty, but hopefully he'll dig the colors. Alright. And then this is the Nachi. Not quite sure how to pronounce this. Some of that. Okay, and then I'm going to put this out of here. says me. Okay. Preview. Preview. Let's get that color. All right. Wonderful. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and stir this up carefully. Just drop some in my tablecloth here. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, just want to stir that up nice and good. Make sure that interference gets incorporated with all your resin. Don't want any chunks in it. Oh, that is so pretty, so pretty. When you're doing the mica powder, you want to start off slow. Perfect example was the last one I just did. Go over there. Once you get all that into the resin, then you can stir it up quicker. But again, you don't want to go too fast because you don't want bubbles. I just love this rose gold in the resin. It's so pretty. Such a beautiful color. Look at that. Gorgeous that is. Alright, let's go move on to the next. Gold just wants to stick up the top. Okay. Guess I missed lunch. Uh-oh. AC just turned back on, didn't it? It's hot today. It's been in the hundreds. 107 yesterday. These are the hottest. The house my mom used to live in, her roommate still lives in the house, and he has her dog. Well, it's his dog, but it was her dog. Anyway, their fire out there has been going on for the last 2 days, and it's getting closer to my grandma's house. Mom lived. Hopefully, these firefighters, as brave as they are, can get that out, along with all these other fires in California and everywhere else is happening in Oregon. You're right by an airport here, and you can see or hear the airplane every time it comes to get more of that fast check, fast check, fast check, fast check, fast check. That's how you pronounce that. But yeah, it's pretty scary. Okay, mix that up really nice. That is so pretty. Charlie is going to love this one. Okay, and let's see here. These two I might let sit for a little bit before I put them into the mold, because I don't really want them right into, actually that might look kind of cool. Ooh, let's see, so that's that one. This one there. Nice thing about working with little ones is these little pots are okay to keep it in for a little bit, not very long though. The resin that would be talking about. because it's got. She liked it. And you know, my sister's name, the one that I will be meeting next month. Her name is Angel. Mine is Angie, Angelina. You know, it's weird too. When I was before I contacted my uncle, our uncle, I was like telling my sister that you know, I bet she's our sister. I bet you. I bet you. And then sure enough, she sure was. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this into this heart. Be careful not to fill it too much. Go over the top. Then let's go ahead and put some of this inference gold in there, right on top of it. Let it work its way in there. See here. I'm gonna have to get more molds because I definitely gonna have too much. These are so pretty. So pretty. Okay. I'll push it to the side, make sure it comes in contact so it adheres to that. I love these things, they're so pretty. You know what I could do on this too? I could use my silhouette cut out stuff and put on these. I'll just leave them the way they are. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Let's put a little dab in here like that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's try this purple one here. Put some of that glass gold in there. Want to take this little guy, stir that around some more. Ooh, that is so pretty. It's gonna be pretty, gonna be pretty. Nice baby white. Stick out. Hurry up here. Alright, I am just gonna dump this one in here very slow, low and slow. Ah! Oh, Charlie's gonna love this. Beautiful. That's just a little bit. So pretty. Yeah, seep down those cracks. Okay, let's see here. This one, I'm gonna try pour some at the bottom. Let it work its way halfway. Like that. And then I'm going to take this one Okay. Oops. Went too fast there. Okay. Don't get into the faces. Just do a little half and half guy like that. And like I said, if it blends together, that's alright. Just make it look pretty. Get some more body or definition, not body, but definition. Or character, that's what I'm looking for, character. Hey, come on, get them in. Alright. The hole, I can't see it very well. Okay, no, I got way too much. Okay, now I'm going to pour this glue into the Pisces. Very fitting that it's aquamarine and, pardon me, fish, water, it's all the same colors. Go. Down eye level. Okay, that's good on that one. And before I start losing my resin here, I'm going to start off a pyramid. A little tiny, oops, amount in there. I'm going to fill this up the rest of the way. Like that. The cover on top. And I will go ahead and put this in here as well. Get rid of this. Still got this pot over here, this big one. I suppose if I was doing just all of the pendants, then it would have been enough for the pendants, but I only wanted to do a couple of them. So, I'm going to go ahead and move this around a little bit. Try to make sure I get all the covers, side panel covered. Wow, that's so bright. I think this is going to be awesome when it comes out of this mold. Black layer, clear layer, pink layer. But sadly now I have to wait to put the last layer on for the first. Okay, so put this over here. Out of my way. That over here. This over here. take some of this and put that on. Ran out of time, girl. Apologies, please. I'll probably put some of this out. This. Okay, so I got a couple more molds. I'm gonna use this purple, pardon me, and I'm gonna, oops, shoot, this flat. Try not to waste my resin. More. And I'm gonna fill up these earrings. Oh, these are gonna look really cool, I think. Be careful, try not to get all over the place. Over the top. Let's seep down in. Alright, let's get some down here. Some down in here. Okay. A little extra in there. Let it seep down in. Help it out a little bit. Too much. Oh, these are going to be so pretty. I've been waiting to use these. I've had them for a while. Okay. Of course, my mom made the best jewelry ever, but she didn't use resin. She used real gems. Okay. I think those are going to be okay. Now let's go ahead and put this in here. You can use a little bit more. It's probably a little bit too much, but that's alright. Now I'm going to put this in here. Oops. I'm going to put this little last bit in this one. Okay. I'm actually going to take some of it out of here and put it in there. Wipe that off. It's too hard. Okay. Want some more of this out. And then I am going to take a little bit more actually. I'll try this is really matching. Okay, that's good, I think. Let's go ahead and spread this out so it's touching all of the edges. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead before it starts getting too set, pour some of this into here. Okay, that's good. Wipe that off. And I'm going to put this right in there. I'm going to put it in this bookmark. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get off there. This paper coming up. I'm going to put it in this bookmark because I don't want to waste this. So we'll make Grandma a bookmark. Okay. How's that? Ooh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of these up. Because that's a really cute. This one I'm going to pour right in the center. Do that. Some more in there. That's going to give it a cool effect. I hope. I hope. Alright. I'm not going to stir that up or nothing. I'm going to leave that just the way that is. And then we're going to take this. I'm going to pour it in this little mermaid fin. Oh, I'm running out of space here, Ange. Guess I didn't think about this. And I did, but I thought it was going to be enough. Nope, nope, that's not what I'm going to put on. We're going to put in the mermaid tail. I've made one of these mermaid tails once before, and it took forever to dry because and harden because I think I'm pretty sure I didn't have it mixed right. It's pretty pliable for quite some time. Oh, I was going to mention too that my license plate holder that I made, super adorable. It looks wonderful on my car. However, pardon me, the other day it was 100 and some odd degrees, and it was like pliable. I mean, it was bending, and I was like, oh no, not my license plate cover. No. What's this up? I'm trying to open that up some more. Get that in there. A little bit too much in that one. It's doming, but it's nice. It's got a nice dome on it, so that's good. Okay, let's see here. Let's get with these flowers before we run out. Let's go with these pretty flowers. Oops. Okay. No, I don't know that they might maybe stuff them in there. Maybe it'll stick. And we're gonna go with some purple flowers for the bookmark. I'm just trying to make sure my hand holding my hand up. I am just trying to get this under the resin. Get the resin to cover it. But still look pretty. And like it belongs there. Super pretty. Okay. Alright, and then this one here, we are going to, I am going to take some of this pretty purple flowers right there. Super cute. Too big. Break that up. Break it up. Put that just like that and call that one good. Okay, now, before this all starts getting too bad, let's go ahead and make this bunny, teddy bear, out of this resin. Cute teddy bear. I don't know if you recall, follow my channel. I purchased this resin or mold super deal or whatever it was off of Facebook. It took forever to finally come to me, and then once I got it, it was not a super deal. We're gonna take this gold and we're gonna put it in this little bear. These were a couple of the molds that were in that when I finally did receive it. We don't have the prettiest molds, but they're quick, they're handy, and they will work. I'm doing to my apprentice. Decoration or something in the room. Alright. Very curious to see what this one looks like once it's cured. Make sure these get all covered. Porcelain on top of it, something else. Okay. Alright, now let's put some of this one on top of that, the señorita, so that doesn't get all bad and wasted. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Just about there. This one's going to be pretty, I think. They're all going to be pretty. Okay. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, and I still have some in there to get rid of. Now, let's go with clips. So let's do this. How about a light switch cover? Because why not? I'm just going to put all the rest of these in this light switch cover. Sorry, should have moved it, but I needed to. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour the rest. Try and wipe this off. The rest of all of these in this license plate cover. And whatever comes out is what comes out. So, just about finished here with these, and then we'll come back for the unmolding. I'll probably have some of these already unmolded by the time I get back, because it's a lot. I wasn't planning on doing all this, but I'll show you them to you. Okay. Okay, that's the last of that one. This purple's got a little bit in here that I'm going to put right up here in this corner. Okay, like that. And the pink left in here, rose gold. Tiny bit. We're going to put right there. Alright, and then we're going to take this. This is that pretty blue. I'm going to put it over here on this side. You can hear all the glitter on the bottom of the cup. The grit of it. Okay. Resin is now going to start hardening because it's been at least half an hour, if not longer. And it's starting to harden the cups, which is good. So I'm going to poke down those flowers in that bookmark. And then we're going to call this one good for now. excited for all these. So excited. That's what I don't like about resin is cleanup. Cleanup's horrible. I'm gonna put a little bit of Elsa in here. Get that little tiny bit left. And then let's see, more of this can salvage. Yep. And put it right in here. This part seems trivial, but when you work with resin, you try not to waste as much as possible because it is super expensive. But it's fun to work with. And then we're going to go ahead and cover this up with the rest of this clear. And voila! How about that? Let's see how we hold. Now these ones are just kind of blending in, which is cool. This doesn't have to be enough to fill this. Can always come in later if it's not going to be enough. Let's see here. I got this long enough. Oops. Actually, you know what? I need to use my heat gun. Oh, where's my heat gun? Ah! Sorry. Where? Starting to heat up on me. I mean, harden up on me. And just heat this up a little bit. It'll soften back up on there for me. Starting to cure. Just give it some heat. It'll start moving for you again. But don't lose too much heat because you don't want to burn it. Alright, perfect. So this cup is now very hot. Go down here. Glad I was able to save that before that blob went in there. Like I did with my license plate. Oh, I think this is just going to be enough to fill this. Well, how about that? So 4 ounces of resin with all of this. Good to the last drop. Good to the last drop. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is, oh, I need to take this and push this into the resin. flowers not being completely submerged. Otherwise they'll just probably come off. At some point they would. My experience with this flower before, you have to be very delicate with it. I've used some of the blue ones, and yeah, they ripped. Be very careful with this one. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You want to know something else that's, when I found out about our family and we found them? When I lived up in Marin County, California, Bay Area, they lived in Sacramento, which Sacramento is about an hour and a half from where I lived for 20 years of my life, my adult life. I just couldn't believe that either when I found that out. Uh-oh. Okay. Gotta stop at that because see that my flowers coming apart. Okay, let's make sure this one is submerged because it's not. Let's see. The green. Whoops. Yeah, let's see, this stuff is getting hard too. That's why I'm having a tougher time with it. But it's going. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Excuse my head. Just trying to look over. Make sure it's all covered up. Okay. Alright. So that is that. Yay! I'm so happy. Alright, I will cover these up. Oh, look at that. They see that sink. That glitter resin sinking in. Move this all a little closer so that I cover it up. It's all under the same thing. At least try to move that. Without risk of damaging anything else there. Okay. Move these over just a tad bit. Oops. Okay. Up there. Put that over there. Okay, I'm gonna take my gun. Keep going. pretty. So, let me go ahead and put you on pause, and I will be back for the unmolding. So exciting. All right, we are back, and it has been over 24 hours now, so it's time for the unmolding. Yay. This one, however, we will not demold because it's not full yet, so we'll just go ahead and put it away. But look how pretty that is. Super pretty. Okay, and then this too, it's got a couple of drips in the inside of it. We'll just pick those guys off, just like that. Gone, so we'll save this one as well for next time. And my apologies for the better half of this video. I didn't have my microphone on, and so it's really hard to hear. And I'm so sorry because I have a story, and I hope you understand it. But I'm really, really, really sorry. I apologize immensely. But so with that, let's go ahead and get these unmolded. These are the jewelry pendants that I got when I was in New Mexico. And so we're just going to peel these off. Oop. And oh, wow, so pretty. I didn't get all of the flowers pushed in to the resin, but I do have, excuse me, that UV resin, so I can stick it out of the UV machine and just put a, oh, I'm so sorry, hit my microphone. Or I can dome it. I can dome these also, and that's why it said to leave that half an ounce of each of the A and B. So that's so pretty, so pretty, pretty, pretty. And really, you could wear it either. I mean, it can just twist because it's clear. But these ones too, you could also wear either way. How beautiful this is. I love that interference gold in there. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at pretty. Let's see. Oh, that maybe. No. Oh, you can't really see through it. So pretty. I love these. I really love them. Flat. This one doesn't need nothing to it. It's beautiful just the way it is, other than a necklace, of course. And then the pretty heart. So both sides look. Super pretty. And then the circle. And that was just the rose gold in it. Or what was this one? I forgot. I think it's rose gold. Pretty, pretty, pretty though. Okay, and then let's go ahead and mold the Virgo for my grandbaby. Got a couple of little nipples of resin on there. Let's take those off right quick. All right. And I will go ahead and try to speed through this. I probably won't unmold all these in front of you. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll speed through it. Just gotta kind of push them in there. This one's a little trickier. It's got more spots that it's clinging onto. The resin is clinging onto. Push it through. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Get something small to help poke that through there. There we go. There we go. Much better. It's going to be hard to get that out of there. Oh, I love it. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Charlie has no idea what a Virgo is, but she's gonna love the fact that it's Elsa glitter, and it is blue, and it is beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one. I love how this one turned out. So happy that they didn't bleed together. It's amazing because usually when resin is liquidy, it bleeds together, runs together. But this one didn't, so yay. Yay. Okay. Whoops. Oh. So, I think I'm probably going to have to do another one of these for my grandbaby. So pretty. Look at that. Trying to put it over some white area. Oops, almost dropped it. Okay, that's that one. And then that's, my fingernails are chipping and breaking. Okay, and then this is the Pisces for my sister that I'm going to be meeting in March. Or not March, her birthday's in March. Next month. This is for Angel. And this is, I love the colors on this. I don't know necessarily, it's not really green. There's no green to it. It's an aquamarine, and really I think it's much different than the color of that. And I do think that that's an aquamarine color. Very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, and let's go with these earrings. I really want to see how well these turned out. Oh, goodness gracious. Aren't these pretty? Wow. Super lightweight. Let me get the other one out. So they're not going to be heavy in anybody's ears. Super easy to get out of the mold. Look at how pretty those are. So pretty. Maybe pretty with some glitter too, but I love that lavender mica. It's pretty. Sorry, I'm trying to not make the glare from the light up there. The ring light. Oh, I love those. I might just be wearing those next time you see me. Okay, let's see how this pretty little mermaid's tail came out. Super pretty. And look at that. It's not bendable at all. Yay. I mean, the mixture. Oh, there's some right there. I'm going to have to. You can see it right here. It'll overfill there. I knew that one was domed a lot. But super pretty. You can see the little prints on it. You can take a gold pen and fill that in, a silver pen and fill it in. Do multiple different colors. Gotta get a really fine one though, because that's some small lines in there. All right, let's check out these little teddy bears. Cute and easy. Oh, look at. Ah. Little cute blue teddy bear. So pretty. I love that glitter. Okay, and then let's try this one, the interference gold, and then I put that senorita. Look at how pretty that is. You can't see the senorita hardly at all, just a little tiny bit right in there. Put the gold. See how it sank in there, but didn't really sink. Wow, that is a gold. So pretty. Very pretty. Okay, and let's try. And this one, I didn't get all the flowers sunk in all the way either. Like right there, you can see there's no resin. So I'm going to demold it, but I can throw it back in here to add some on top. Look at how pretty. And look at the minimal um, bubbles. It's like no bubbles. Very little along the stem. Just beautiful. Grandma's gonna love this. My grandma reads a lot. Lots and lots. She's this house that I live in, my grandma and my papa, who has passed, my grandma has not. She's still living. But they made a bedroom, and my grandma and papa collected books for years and years and years. They didn't make a bedroom; they made a library. uh, and so anyway, so my grandma reads a ton, and she has lots of bookmarks. But I'll put that back in there when I'm done. But I made that for her because she loves to read. So let's go on to these little hexagon. These ones, so funny. When I first started playing around and buying molds, playing around with resin and buying the molds, I was like, oh, a hexagon, 4 of them, super cheap. Right on, I'm gonna buy them. Well, look how small they are. I thought they were gonna be coaster size. Yeah, no, not coaster size at all. Ooh, look at that. Trippy looking. That's the side I poured, and then that's whoop, the top side. But when I poured it, the gold just whoosh, spread out. That's super pretty too. Oh, I like it. I like it, like it. Oh, they're almost matching. Awesome sauce. Very cool. Very pretty. I love playing with resin. All right, now let's get these out. I don't remember how many layers are on this. It's got to be at least four layers. Maybe some of them only have 3. This I've been building on this for a while, and I don't play with resin a lot. 1, it's expensive. 2, it's time consuming, and 3, I do painting. Well, obviously I do paintings, but they're spacious. Okay, we gotta slowly just like break the seal on it. You don't want to break your mold, rip your mold. Oh, look at it. This black, is that the black? I don't think that's the same black. Because, yeah, there's clear on top of it. Maybe it's the same black that I used in my license plate, but I don't think so. One of these is. I don't remember if I had used black in a couple different projects or not. I have to think about that. And I didn't get all the way into the creases or corners of these. You can see that here. See the air. Let's see. Yeah. But that one's pretty too. Let's see clear through there. My granddaughter Charlie wanted some gems for her birthday too, and I didn't make these for her birthday, but I'm gonna send them. It's her pretty little Virgo and that. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I like how that one turned out. Very pretty. This here, oh, you know what? I started these in April. Oh my goodness, I started these ones in April because this is from some resin that I was going to make some rainbows for my granddaughter's first birthday for party favors, and then didn't end up doing it because they didn't turn out right. That was the extra. That's wow. Okay, so it just shows you how often I play with resin, and just not when I do videos. Actually, it's probably pretty much only when I do videos. All right, and then this is the last, not least, the light switch cover. This was just the conglomerate. How do you say that? Anyway, this was, ooh, look at that. Ha. Here, let's see. You can see better like that. Let's put it right there. How about right here? And I will zoom in. Excuse me. But look at how pretty. Oh, what's that from? Oops, somewhere was a little, right there, a little sticky spot. Oops. Huh. Everything else is dry on it. Oh, I'm so happy. I love it. Actually, those two spots are both wet. Ah, I love how that turned out. Just throwing all those together. Gorge. And that interference gold. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was from the... All right. Well, there you have it, my friends. There you have it. So, playing with some resin. Made some cute little pretties. And this will conclude my video. I hope you have enjoyed it. So cute, so cute. Love them. And I'm going to let you go because this is already going to be over an hour video. So thank you very much. And until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it may be for you. And I will see you next time.